Hello everyone. Let's see. Hi. Namaste. Well, my name is Greta and welcome to the Upside-Down Foundations. Today the theme is the handstand. So today we are going to analyze the handstand. I'll be guiding you step by step on how to do the handstand. So don't worry if you're new to this. This is actually a perfect class for you. Okay, so we are going to, hello Michael, good evening. So we are going to, do about like 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes of warm up, specifically targeting towards the handstand. Hi Sally, hi Vicky, hey Crystal, hi. And then I will be guiding you through, the finger placement and also all that stuff, and getting you upside down. So the props that we need today is a wall, some wall space, or maybe like a door or a cabinet, some like a surface, a wall surface that you feel comfortable walking up, that's able to support you. And also we need a block. And if you do not have a block, you can grab a rolled up blanket or a towel. Okay? We are gonna use the block or the towel at the end of the practice. So just to kind of lay over and be really, really comfortable. Hello everyone. Hi, hey Melissa, hey Angie, hey Belinda, and hi Kathy. Hi Esther, sorry I have to look really close because I'm not wearing glasses. Okay, so again, if you're new, if you're just joining us, we are going to analyze the handstand today. It's a beginner's class. We will be going through all the details so you can feel safe to go inverted. And not everyone today are going to go like fully upside down, like the legs up into the air. But don't worry, I'll get you. I'll give you the tips and tools. So when you're ready to be in that place, then you will be ready. Okay. So all right, let's begin the practice. So let's find a comfortable seated position. Oh, by the way, I'm actually teaching on behalf of the Upside Down Clan today. I kind of forgot to say this. The Upside Down Clan is a group that Pure and I have created about almost a year ago, and it's all about inversions. So if you're into inversions, doesn't matter if it's shoulder stand or a headstand or a handstand, whatever, then you can join us. It's a Facebook group. I think I have included it somewhere in the caption area. Okay, so you can tag that, you can follow that, and also have included my own Instagram if you want to follow me for whatever reason. All right, so let's begin the practice. So taking your time to find a comfortable seated position, and you can stretch before you become still. And today in Hong Kong is actually a public holiday. So if you're in Hong Kong, then the schedule might be a little bit different than your everyday schedule. Okay? And it's really gorgeous weather outside today. If you're joining us from the rest of the world, welcome. Taking a few breaths just to calm the system down and also to prepare for our practice this evening. For me, I always close my eyes when I center. That's just my habit. But some people like to keep their eyes open, which is also fantastic. If you like to have your eyes remain open today, I'd like you to gaze down and soften your eyeballs so you're not looking at anything in particular. And I'd like you to feel the weight of your body. Are you sitting evenly or you're leaning to any one side? If you feel that you're slanting over to one side, I'd like you to just even it out a bit so that the left side and the right side is very similar in weight. And you're sitting tall. Feeling the top of the head is reaching towards the sky. Letting the shoulders drop. The arms are relaxed. And your knees are soft. Let us take a deep breath in. Mouth exhale. And come back to your natural breath. Letting the breath flow naturally, organically. And if there's anything that's taking up space inside your head right now, as you exhale, breathe it out. So at least for the next 60 minutes, you will be focusing on yourself, your practice, your handstand, and your breath. If Ujjayi breath is comfortable for you, please do that now. If you're not familiar with it but want to give it a try, it's a very simple breathing technique. You just breathe from the nose to the back of your throat all the way down to the base of your lungs. And then just reverse as you exhale. It's kind of like fogging up the mirror except your lips are closed. And this is one of the more popular breaths we do in our physical yoga practice. And during our practice today, I'd like you to keep your awareness on the breath, on and off. And anytime you feel that the breath is getting quicker, more shallow, then just pause and see what is up. Can you take deeper breaths to calm the system down, or do you need to take a pause? So the entire practice, child's pose is always there as an option, so use it whenever you need to. On your next inhale, arms go up to the sky, stretching the upper body. And as you exhale, let's draw the hands to the heart center. Namaste. Can't see any more of your comments because I'm so far away from the phone and I don't have my glasses on. All right. So anyway, let's begin our practice. Let's lace your fingers with your forearms together and let's do some wrist rotations to begin with. And, surprise, surprise, we are going to spend quite a bit of time on our hands and our wrists, so we need to be really, really sure that they are healthy and they're happy. And then reversing that movement. So if you're new to a handstand, chances are you would feel quite stressed out in the wrists. And I just want to say that that's a very normal feeling to have. Just make sure that the soreness or the discomfort in the wrist will go away very, very quickly. Okay? If they kind of stick with you for a while, then when you do any inversions the next time, even in a down dog, you might want to be more aware of the weight distribution, which I will actually talk about when we get into that part of practice. Okay. And then having the back of the hands touching, and then pressing the back of the hands in together, and you decide how much pressure is needed today. When you press the back of the hands together, note that the shoulders don't shrug forward. It remains in a neutral spot, like where it naturally is. And then just shake it out. Okay, and then let's come into tabletop with the hands and the knees on the floor. And I'll be facing you so you can have a better view of my hands. So of course the shoulders will be above your wrists and your knees are underneath the hips. So, now what I want you to do is turn the fingers out, away, and then point them towards your knees. And then I just want to stretch the wrist. Now you'll be stretching primarily the inside of the forearms and also the inside of the wrist. If you if you feel that you need a little bit more stretch today, suck the belly in, round the spine, and sink the butt down without lifting the palms away. And just breathe here. So really be kind to yourself. And then if you're shifting back, come back to neutral, and then just release it and neutralize the wrist. Now, come back to tabletop. Back of the right hand will be on the mat, and just sink in. Keeping the right elbow straight. Okay, again, you can stay, or if you need more stretch, then same thing, round spine, suck belly in, sink down. Feeling the left palm is also pressing the floor away. Now, right elbow bend. Turn the fingers towards the left hand, away, and shake it out. When you're ready, let's do the other side. Right palm on the floor, back of the left hand on the mat. Just see how the left side is compared to the right side. And also checking you're not sinking into those shoulder blades. Very, very important here. Every single detail counts. Okay, so now let's bend the left elbow, fingers towards the right hand, out, and release that. Now come back to tabletop. This time the inside of the wrist will be facing one another. If you are able to have them actually touch, then touch. If not, then as close together as they can. Again, hollow the chest a little bit. If you feel this is all right for you, then I'd like you to shift the weight side to side. So one arm will have more weight than the other. Lower abs hug in. And then come back. And then release it. So one last one. Come back to the original tabletop pose. Just the way that we're all very familiar with. Shoulders above the wrist. Now what I want you to do is, again, feeling the hollow of the chest, suck the belly in. As you inhale, lean forward. So the shoulders go in front of the wrist. Okay? Then feel the arms push the floor away, come back to neutral. Again, once you're ready, you are going to lean forward. Again, hollow the chest. Arms push, go back to neutral. Let's do one more. Lean forward so the arms bear more weight than your legs. Kind of feel it that way. Again, go back to a neutral tabletop. And then toes tucked, down dog. Some free time here, see how things are today. Whether you like to remain still in your downward facing dog, or if you like to stretch and move. You have another 5 breaths in your down dog. Don't worry about alignment, just feel good upside down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's stay in the down dog. Hands shoulder width apart, your fingers are spread. Instead of collapsing into the wrist, I'd like you to feel the arms are pressing the floor away. Stretching the wrist, lengthen the elbows, and open up the armpits. Hips going high up to the sky. Feeling your lower abs, hug in a little bit. So imagine you're wearing a really thick belt, wrapping everything in back into the core or the center. Legs are active. Heels want to press down as you exhale. And keeping your neck relaxed and your head soft, and just stay here. Feeling the broadening of the upper back. Imagine the shoulder blades want to stretch away or spread away from one another. Inhale, plank. So in a plank, normally the plank is kind of like a diagonal line. What I want you to feel So the upper back feels is higher than the head, engaging the muscles in your buttocks. Now, knees on floor, directly underneath your hips. Stretch arms forward, and having your forehead come down. If your chin and the chest could touch the floor, don't, okay? Keep it in a puppy up. Now, I'd like you to feel the arms are pressing the floor away. Roll the armpits in and come onto your fingertips. Rounding off your spine if you can. Haul up the chest. So now lift your forehead away from the floor. Breathe here. Active arms. Alright, palms come back down, slide forward, sink pelvis down into your Sphinx. Sphinx is option A definitely, or elbows lifted for a seal pose. So see how things are today. Again, stretching the body out if you need to. And as you exhale, let's go back into our downward facing dog. Breathe a bit. Settling down dog, rib cage hug in. So try not to collapse the chest down to the floor, even though I know how good that feels. You really want to kind of tighten up the front side of the body. Now let's look forward. Arms push the floor away. Let's walk or maybe hop to the front, feeling both of the arms are stronger or heavier than your legs. And come into a steady forward fold of your choice. Three breaths. 2 breaths. 1 more. Okay, now just stay in your forward fold and just release the arms by your side. Let the upper body hang. As you inhale, stand up. Arms go up to the sky. Lengthen. And then exhale, release. Feet hips width apart. Okay, arms by your side. Suck the belly in. And then as you inhale, lift your heels. Raise the arms up to the sky. Feel the thighs hug in. As you exhale, release the pose. Heels ground down, arms by your side. Inhale, lift. Thighs squeezing in, arms reaching up. Exhale, release. Let's do a few more. Inhale, lift. Pushing the ceiling away. Exhale, come back down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Activate your toes. And then exhale, release. 1 more, holding. Inhale, lift, and stay. Can you press the palms up to the sky? Arms to the ears, holding for 3. Holding for 2. Pull the ribs into the belly button. Holding for 1. Heels on the floor, folding forward, exhale. Inhale, head up only. Exhale, plank, step or hop. Inhale, plank, exhale, chaturanga, half or full. Inhale, upwards facing dog, thighs off, elbows straight. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Breathe here. Long arms. Arms that continue to push the floor away. Trying to find a handstand in every single pose here, especially when the hands are on the floor. Now you are going to look forward. As you inhale, walk or float, standing forward, fold, exhale. Inhale, let's rise, stand up tall. Folding forward, exhale, number 2. Inhale, head up. Exhale, plank. Stay as you inhale, exhale, chaturanga, don't collapse. Inhale, upwards facing dog, strong arms. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Breathe here. Keeping the gaze fixed at one point. That's especially important when you're going fully upside down. You don't want to be, glancing everywhere. Now look forward. Inhale, come to the front, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, let's rise, stand up tall. Fold forward, exhale, number 3. Inhale, head up. Exhale, plank. Hold it as you inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Check the armpits. Are they, turning out away from one another? If they are, can you roll them back down? As you roll the armpits in, the upper back spreads. And that's what we want in a handstand. Alright, so we are going to look forward. Inhale, come to the front, folding forward, exhale. Inhale, stand up. And then this time, exhale, release the arms. Now, bend your knees, inhale, Utkatasana, the chair, all of yours pose. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, head up. Chaturanga, exhale, step or hop. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing down. Without making a sound, right foot comes in, back heel grounds. Grab onto the elbows and reach your arms up to the sky. So the elbows want to really go through the ceiling. Exhale into a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Palms push the floor away, step the left foot in. Warrior one. Grab the elbows, reach your arms up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog and breathe. Checking with the breath. Still supporting you. Faces relaxed. Now look forward. Inhale, come to the front. Folding forward, exhale. Knees bent. Inhale, Utkatasana. Folding forward, exhale. Last set. Inhale, head up. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Arms push the floor away. Right foot comes in. Warrior one. Grab onto the elbows. Reach your arms up. Feel the arms are really close to the ears. Exhaling into that chaturanga. Really, really sharp. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot comes in. Warrior A. Exhaling to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, and breathe here. From fingers to hips, stretch up, arms push. Heels sink down. So keeping the shoulders really, really solid, they don't move, and the hips are even, so they're not swaying to any one side. Let's press the right leg up to the sky into a three-legged dog. Once the right leg is lifted, check the arms. Are they even in weights? They need to be. Okay, so think. Suck the belly in. Now, again, without making a sound, step the right foot in between your thumbs. Back heel grounding, and then raise the arms up, warrior one. Just a classic warrior one. Once you're there, lace your fingers, and then press the palms up to the sky. So the arms go really, really close to the ears. Imagine the ceiling is crumbling down. All you have are the palms to push. Belly hugging in. Legs are super strong here. Alright, now lace your fingers behind you. Straighten the right leg. Checking that the body facing the front. Inhale. Exhale, forth. Your pyramid or the intense side stretch. See what name you like to call it. Or Paschimottanasana. Thighs hugging in. A good long stretch in the hamstrings. Making sure you're stable. For 3, for 2, and 1. Hands on the floor, right foot back, plank. Now from plank, knees on the floor. Knees will be behind the hips, belly hug in. Let's do 5 half push-ups together. Alright, so when you bend the elbows, make sure they point to the back and not out to the sides. Belly hug in. Let's do it. 1, 2, we're going to do it together. 3, 4, belly hug in, and 5. Awesome. Go back into a plank and vinyasa on your own. Alright, do the other side. So again, really strong down dog. Let's bring the left leg up to the sky. Always have to readjust myself when I go back. Always tend to move too far back to the mat anyways. And just stay. Feeling the toes, the left toes are pushing the ceiling away or pushing the air away. step it in. Warrior 1, Upsidedown A. Lace your fingers. Flick the palms up. Push. So find that handstand here, except it's inverted. Inverted handstand? Doesn't make sense. Anyways, you know what I mean. Awesome. Lace your fingers behind you now. Straighten the right leg. When you straighten the left leg, check body facing the front. Inhale, and then exhale, fall. Your pyramid pose. Hips are high up to the sky. Strong legs. For 3, for 2, and 1. Alright, hands down, left foot goes back, flank. So we are going to do 5 more push-ups. You decide if you want to do half or 4. Alright, so let's get ready. I think I'll need to do the 4, right? Just to motivate everyone. Alright, let's do it. Belly hug in. Alright, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Strong line, guys. 4 and 5. Awesome. Vinyasa 2. You only get stronger. That's just a side effect of it. Cool. Check in with the breath. Now from down dog, you're gonna look forward. Again, strong arms, bend your knees, think arms push floor away, little hop here, and sit. Stretch your legs out. Lie down on your back. Make sure the hair's not in the way. Feet on the floor. Once your feet are on the mat, feel the tailbone scoop in so that the entire spine, especially the lower back, is glued down to the floor. Alright? Awesome. Both palms on the mat, just beside the hips. Stick the right leg up to the sky. Checking that the right ankle is on top of the hip so the leg does not move at all. Keep the right palm on the floor, left arm goes up to the sky. Now as you inhale, reach the head and reach or lift the head and lift the shoulders up. And imagine the left hand wants to go past that right foot. Breathe here. This is our option A. With the left foot firmly pressing onto the mat. Option B, stretch your left leg out, but have it hovering away from the floor. The right leg stays, you don't bring the right leg into the face, and reach for the sky, everyone, for 3, for 2, and 1. Exhale, release it. Feel free to turn the head side to side if there's a lot of tension there. Alright, let's do the other side. So set up, feet on the mat, go back on the floor. And this time left leg goes all the way up. Okay, and then right arm goes up to the sky. As you inhale, let's lift the head and the shoulders. Okay, either stay or stretch your right leg out. Checking that lower back, never ever arches. Okay, and the left leg stays right on top of the hip. 3, reach for the sky with the head. 2, and 1. Exhale, release it. Awesome. Turn the head side to side. And then hug your knees into the body. Roll up and down a few times with momentum. Then eventually coming all the way up. Hands in front, legs go back. And Vinyasa. What? Now from down dog, looking forward. As you inhale, come to the front into the standing forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, stand up, arms up. Exhale, release. Cool. Now, slightly bend both your knees and cross the left leg over the right. Garudasana, the eagle pose. Maybe shin bone, touching shin bone. Maybe bend the right knee more so you can hold the left toes around the back of the ankle. Body facing the front. Feeling the legs are squeezing in. Really, really activate those muscles in your thighs and in the calves. And then let's stretch the arms out. Left on the bottom. Cross at the elbows and meet the palms. If this is a bit too much today, then hands on opposite shoulders. Breathe. Leg power. Very, very important in the handstand. Alright, now untangle the legs. Warrior 3. Make sure you have space. Then you can have hands maybe stay in eagle, maybe hands into prayer, or arm back or arm front. Now check the hips, they are level. You don't want to open the left hip up too much. Leg power. squeeze. All right, then palm on the floor and step or hop the right leg back into a three-legged dog. Now once you're here, fix the shoulders, fix the hips. They don't lean to the right side. Inhale, come into a three-legged plank. Then exhale, go back into a three-legged dog. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Hold 5, 4, don't sit the butt up. 3, 2, 1. Vinyasa Ittara. Awesome. Let's do the other side. From down dog, inhale, come to the front, fold as you exhale. Inhale, rise, exhale, release. Eagle pose on the other side. So let's cross the right leg over the left. Bending on the left knee. Okay, body facing the front. This time the right arm will be on the bottom if you're doing eagle arms. Checking that shoulders don't jam into the ears. Really feel the legs super powerful. You'll be wondering, why do I need my legs? Well, enhancing you need a lot of legs. Surprise, huh? Alright, warrior 3, Vinyasa. So for warrior 3, a lot of people, they open up the hip. Try to close the eye, bring the right hip down, and use more leg muscle power. Alright? Breathe, 3. Breathing 2, belly hug. Holding 1. Palms on the floor, hop back, a three-legged dog. Fix it. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, three-legged plank. Hold 5, 4, 3. Arms push. 2, 1. Vinyasa Ittara. Cool. Alright, come into plank everyone. This time forearms come down onto the floor. Feel free to lace the fingers if you want to, it doesn't really matter. So the elbows are underneath the shoulders and they want to wrap everything in. Popping the upper back up to the sky, not your butt. Okay? Pulling your belly button and the chest closer together. Activate your glutes. And breathe. Keeping your jaw relaxed. Okay, if you want to, you can maybe, I don't know, like part your lips so that your teeth are not clenching. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, don't sink. 7, push. 6, 5, 4, 3, hang in there. 2, and 1. Palms on the floor, pelvis on mat, open up 6. You can stay here, or maybe go up into seal pose. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do whatever that you need to. And then let's just sit down. Awesome. So that was warm up. Hopefully everything feels good and ready to go. So we are gonna try our first handstand with the wall. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna ask you to kick up. So I want you to just sit right up against the wall so your back is actually touching the wall and just stick your legs out. Okay? So you're kind of like in an L shape. And then if you have a block, then just place it beside the heel. If you have a towel, place it beside the heel. Whatever that you can, place it beside the heel as a marker. Okay? So what we are doing right now is we are going to place a hand on the mat where the feet are, and then we're going to walk the legs up into a 90-degree angle. So for this one, it's actually quite nice. So you feel that really strong stability in the shoulders that you really, really need to push. And also you need to feel the activation of the legs muscles because you also need to feel the feet pushing into the wall. Alright, so here's a quick tutorial. Making sure the hands are on the mat and you want to spread your fingers, don't close them. And then what I do is I tend to use the pads of the fingertips to kind of grip onto the mat like bricks. Okay, so if you're uncomfortable with this, that's perfectly fine to just spread your fingers like down dog. But just make sure you don't close them. Alright? And then shoulder width apart is all you need. Nothing too, challenging here, nothing too fancy. So, hands down, and then walk your feet up. So, arms push, and then whoop, walk, arms push, walk your feet up into a 90-degree angle. Chances are you'll be here, you'll be like, oh, that feels quite relaxing. If you feel relaxed here, that means that you're doing wrong. Sorry, people. You have to feel the arms are pushing the floor away, and the feet are pushing into the wall. And maybe just look at your toes. Alright, so give it a go. And just stay here. Arms push, and just feel the arms are really kissing the ears. You're like, what? Yeah. So arms kissing the ears, push, and just breathe, alright? We are gonna be here for about 1 minute just for you to feel comfortable being in the shape. And you are gonna practice it on your own, and I'll let you know when that minute is up. Don't forget to breathe, and don't feel that, oh, I have to stay there for 1 entire minute. Okay, take breaks and come down to breathe. And don't forget that you have to breathe when you are actually in the pose. Okay. Strong arms, strong legs. Okay. Suck the belly in. Feel the ribs hugging in as well. And don't forget to relax the muscles in your face. Check in with the breath. Okay. Hang in there. You have another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently walk back down, maybe a child's pose, or do stretches that you need just to neutralize your body. Okay. And then when you feel you are ready, you are going to just sit and look at me for a while, check me out. So that was our first trial in the handstand. So that was a 90-degree angle. So just see how things are. Okay, if you feel you're really struggling, trying to find that balance point, or trying to find that push, then I'd like you to remain in that 90-degree angle shape. Okay, and then we are going to try another shape. Is more like a diagonal line, so it's more similar to a fully inverted handstand, except that you're not in a vertical line, rather you are in a diagonal line. And this is something that we have already covered in the last episode, but it's always nice to review it and also try for those of us who have never done so. So I'm going to again run it through. So for this one, you are going to start in a mini dog with the heels right up against the wall. Okay, so for this one, you need to push more, okay, because you are going to be at a diagonal line. Okay? And then so this is where I am, mini dog. And then so I'm going to show you the part, all that stuff. And then you are going to walk up. For this one, you are going to walk higher until your legs are straight, and you're not in a pike, i.e. the butt don't stick out. And then you are going to look between the base of the palms, arms push, feeling you're pushing everything away. Your feet are still active, your toes are pressing into the wall, and just stay. Hollow the chest, suck the belly in, squeezing the butt, activate your legs as if you're doing the eagle pose. Okay, and then so just give it a try if you feel you are ready for that, or just stay with that 90-degree angle. Okay, so again, we are going to be here for about a minute. So I'm going to do the talking, you're going to be doing the work, and I'm just making sure that we are timing it correctly. So for those of us who are trying handstand for the very first time, or maybe first few times, chances are you might feel a lot in the wrist, very, very sore in the shoulders. I'm sorry, that's just the way that things are, because you're building a lot of strength and muscle memory there. If you remember your first yoga class, your first down dog, I'm sure that was quite unpleasant feeling as well because, your first ever, with the hands on the floor. Okay, so when you're upside down, whenever you feel there's a lot of pressure in the wrist, just have a little break. Okay, making sure that the pressure is evenly spread in the entire wrist, not one particular point. If you are feeling it at one specific part of the wrist, then just see you might want to feel the weight distribution more on the other parts of the wrist that don't feel that much pressure. Okay. Then you are going to gently come out of that 1 minute of the handstand. Again, child's pose to whatever that you need to do. See how the neck feels. Remember when I first did my handstand, my neck feels very, very sore and tight because I was straining a lot there. And then I'll meet you guys back in a downward facing dog when you are ready. And if you can hear the sirens, apologies, I don't know what's happening. Hopefully nothing serious. Awesome. Okay, let's do a vinyasa, everyone. Come into plank. And do a chaturanga, of course. Now you should be a pro in this one. Inhale, up dog. And then exhale, down dog. Alright, bend your knees, look forward. Strong arms, push, jump through, and sit. Stretch your legs out and lie down on your back. We're going to do a bit more core. So feet on the floor again. Tail will loop under. And then stretch your legs out. Your feet are together, your toes are active. Look at the toes, and then reach your arms towards your toes. And just stay here, the dish pose. The back of the shoulders are lifted. Okay, so is the head. Feeling you want to glue the lower back onto the mat. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it as you exhale. Awesome. You can stay or roll side to side if you need to. And then when you're ready, let's roll up. Okay. So I'm going to give you another drill to work on, and this is the drill that will help you to kick up into a handstand because ultimately you want to kick up into a handstand and not have to walk up, right? So you can just check me out first. So it's basically a 3-legged dog kick. So I'm just going to face you guys. It's easier for you to see. So in a down dog, we're just going to stretch your right leg up to the sky. Again, check you don't lean to any one side, the hips don't wobble like a overcooked spaghetti. What you want to do is you want to gently tap the right toes on the floor and kick the leg up. 1, 2, like that. And you want to keep the movement dynamic, activating every single muscle in the leg, so not just soaring the leg up to the sky. Checking that the rib cage is hugging in so you're not arching in any way. But head, don't bob up and down. So keeping everything super solid, just stretch or just, kick the leg up. And I want you to kick 10 times on each side. So do the right leg first and then do the left leg. And don't forget to breathe. So give it a try, doing it on your own. Then when you do it, whenever you feel that the arms are beginning to wobble, the head is beginning to move, and the hips are not really listening to you, pause, check, fix the shape before you kick again. Again, we're here to create muscle memory. We're not here to just kick because Greta is telling you to kick, okay? So don't forget to always check the details. Because when you go upside down in a handstand, every single detail magnifies like 100 times, if not even 1,000. Okay, don't forget to breathe. Right side and then left side 10 times. And I'll just give you a minute more. I guess a minute is enough. I don't know. Handstand is always fun. Okay, but it's a very, very challenging thing. For some people, handstand is super easy. It just depends on the actual body. For me, it's not. That's always fine. That's just my way. That's my journey. So I just work hard and that's all. Okay. And for those of us who are done, you can do a child's pose, a down dog, a vinyasa, whatever that you feel good to just kind of neutralize the system. Okay, I'm gonna fix my hair and then we're gonna continue. All right, so the last thing that we are going to cover today, sorry that it's kind of brief because we only have 1 hour, is about the kick. Not everyone is ready for the kick, so if you are really again struggling with the first 2 variations, then just stick with it, build more strength, don't rush. For those of us who are ready to kick up, so here's a quick guide. You want to be really close to the wall. Okay, no more than about 4 fingers width. Don't think that, oh, I want to get away from the wall, so I move very far away from the wall. Don't do that. You're wasting time, wasting energy, because you want to build that strength. You want to really be as close to that line where you can really depend on the shoulder strength and also the arms. Okay, so you want to stack up nicely, in other words. So here I am, really close, and then kind of like a down dog, and then maybe want to walk a little bit closer, shorten that dog. Anyone leg that feels natural to you, for me, is the right leg. When I lift it up, I check. Am I leaning to one side? Make sure I'm not. Now I look between the base of my palms. I bend my left knee. I lift my left heel up. Activate the right leg. Before I hop, I bring the right toes down. As I inhale, I kick. When I kick, I don't just throw it up. I feel my arms push, upper back push, shoulders push, everything push, and I go up. I want to land as lightly as I can into the wall and not throw my body right into the wall. Alright, so when you kick, don't think about the leg meeting the wall. Think about bringing everything up, hips and the ribs on top of the shoulders. So if you feel that it's hard for you to lift the hips, take to lift the hips up. If you have a block or maybe a book or something, you can have the foot that's on the mat stand on that prop, so you're lifting the floor higher. So here you go, quick tutorial. If you're standing on something, you might need to do a bit of measurement, see how far that rock should be. Same thing, making sure everything is solid as a rock. Then as inhale, arms push, whoops, and just go back up. Okay? And then once one leg touches the wall, the other leg will go. And then arms push, 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 push. Squeezing your butt, squeezing the legs in, and activate your toes. Okay? Give it a go. And we have about 3 minutes today. So I start, and I'll just keep talking when you give it a try. So I'm sure that handstand is super exciting. We always want to do a freestanding handstand, but what we want, the body might not be ready for it. So really listen to the body. If you're ready to kick up, then try. If you're not sure, give it a go and see how things are. Your body will tell you if whether or not you are indeed ready. Wherever you are, making sure the legs are always active, your toes are always active. Just remember what we did before we actually went onto our hands. We did a lot of like warrior 3, eagle pose, we were standing on our tiptoes, and everything is all power. So I want you to translate all those into a handstand, be it a 90-degree, a diagonal line, or jumping up. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, breath is really, really important. And for those of us who are kicking up, you might be asking, oh, how should my toes be? Should my toes be pointed, or flat, or flying, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, it doesn't matter, okay? Whatever works for you is the way to go. It's more about aesthetics than anything else. So for now, just go with the toe variation that feels most supportive to you, that you can feel everything really coming in together, acting as one, helping one another instead of toes are doing their business, arms are doing their business, and your mind is elsewhere. Okay, we have 1 more minute. Don't forget to breathe. can't see any of you. Hopefully you guys are doing all right. And if you're having trouble walking up, okay, that's perfectly fine. Just stay in the plank, in the plank, maybe do more push-ups, or maybe just do the forearm plank. Okay, it's all strength. And once you have enough strength, then you'll be able to walk up. Okay. Checking muscles in your face are soft. You're not looking anywhere else. Okay, all you need is just listen to your breath and maybe listen to my voice. And then this will be your last attempt going upside down in this session. If you're really, really excited, when we end the practice, after the practice is finished, you can always continue working on the handstand. I know how addictive it is because once I start practicing, I can't stop. And you have another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'd like you to come into a child's pose, everyone. You decide the child's pose, whether the knees should be apart or together, where should the arms be. If you are unsure, experiment and see what feels good to you. Come into a shape that you can just melt into. Staying for 3. Staying for 2, staying for 1. Now I'd like you to stretch the arms out in front of you, and let's do a twist in a child's pose. So you are going to thread the left arm under the right arm. The right hand could stay. You can drape the right arm around your lower back and just kind of sink or rest onto the left side of the face. No need to work at all, just stay. Soft and lower back, let the butt sink. Everyone, deep breath in. Mouth exhale. Okay, let's do the other side. So bring the left arm back out. And then doing the other side on your own. Relaxing your belly. No longer need to engage those muscles there. Now take a deep breath in. Mouth exhale. Then let's come back, and I'd like you to sit up and just stretch your legs out in front of you. Alright, so there you go, the handstand thing. Okay, so let's do a gentle twist just to, feel better. Sitting on your sit bones, sit on a block or maybe towel, just to give you a bit more space. Place the right hand behind you, left arm goes up. Then as you exhale, twist over to the right side. Left arm could be straight or bent. Sinking both sit bones evenly down. Your knees are together and pointing up at the sky. Now as you inhale, let's look forward. Then exhale, release it. Let's do the other side. Right arm goes up. Exhale. Let's do the other side first. Then as you inhale, looking forward, then exhale, release it. Good. And just sit in a comfortable spot. Placing your fingers, and let's do some twists. And then don't forget to do the other side. Now we are going to neutralize the wrist even further. The right hand to stay. And then the left hand, I'd like you to have your fingers come into the shape of an L shape. So the thumb is out, the index finger is out. And then I'd like you to cup this part of the hand around the wrist, the right wrist. So it's going to be going in between that funny bone and the base of the palm. Okay. And then the grip is a little bit firm, and then right wrist circles. That's going to create a bit of spacing. And then don't forget to do the other direction in the right wrist. Awesome. And then shake it out. Doing the other side, so right hand, the L shape. Wrap it around that funny bone, the bone that sticks out, and then the base of the palm. A bit of a firm grip, and left wrist rotation. And then don't forget to do the other side. Alright, and then just release it, shake it out. Last pose is going to be a supported fish pose. The block or the towel, whatever that you have, is going to be supporting the upper back, the shoulder blade part. And then you're going to rest over it, okay? Making sure that the butt is fully grounded down onto the floor. It's not about how high you can actually go, but how relaxed you can be. Because we've done a lot of this today, we just want to open up, okay? So be as lazy as you can. Of course, hair doesn't get in the way. Arms can be anywhere that feel comfortable, be it beside the body, out beside you, or maybe overhead. Legs can be straight or bent or butterfly. And just give yourself a bit of time, having the chin come closer to the chest. Making sure everything feels super comfortable. Letting go of the belly, letting go of everything. Butt sink down, shoulders heavy, and gently close your eyes. And then take a deep breath in, side out. Good, and just stay here. Nothing much to do except just enjoy this fish pose. It's a beautiful, beautiful pose would counterbalance the entire practice we did today. And please stay for as long as you need. And I'll leave you guys now because 7 o'clock is coming up and I don't want to go over time. But yeah, please stay because fish pose is just so yummy. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I hope you enjoy the practice. Take care, stay healthy. Namaste. Thanks, guys.